Around the world, many parents raise their kids on a diet of strict discipline.
It's our responsibility as parents to be in control of the music that they listen to, the movies they watch, and the friends they have.
Rub, rub, rub.
Rigid boundaries.
Am I friends with my children? No, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent.
And immediate consequences.
My dad is really strict. Ooh, if you break the rules, it can be very scary.
But can traditional parenting change the lives of rebellious British teenagers?
I was brought here on this earth to party.
She can be an absolute nightmare. It's awful.
My lifestyle is playing Xbox and getting hammered.
Whoa.
You! I'm getting you!
Yeah, I went to anger management. Got kicked out of anger management for being angry.
No one can tell me what to do. Not even the Queen of England can tell me what to do.
He's slapped me, he's poked me, he's pushed me. He's done it all.
I am what I am. If you don't like it, then jog on.
To find out, two teens who've never met before will leave their fraught families behind.
Maybe she'll come back, Kyle, and be nice about it.
And head off to the far corners of the world where they will live according to strict rules imposed by new parents.
You are not in the UK, you are in Barbados.
They're the most awful people I've ever met in my whole life.
If she wants to throw a hissy fit, she can have her hissy fit.
I'm going home, folks.
This is our rule. If you're going to cop an attitude about it, forget it.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What I thought.
I'm not going to stand there and argue with that psychotic bitch, seriously.
But this is how they are. I'm sorry for Britain.
Wait, are you doing money so I can get ready to go?
Mum, can I borrow some money? You really should say, shouldn't you? And you're going to give me back?
Yes, I will.
When?
When I got a job, you know, I owe you the money back when I got a job.
17-year-old Nicole Benham thinks the world owes her a living.
No cigarettes.
It's mine!
Don't scratch, Nicole, for God's sake! She's lazy, she's obnoxious, she's just turned into a brat.
She should give me more money, because I do live quite an extravagant lifestyle, so therefore she should fund that, because that's her job. She's meant to fund what I do. I love champagne, and I like finer restaurants as well. Like snails and gnocchi and stuff like that. Yeah, I have acquired taste.
Nicole's never lived with her father. Her parents separated before she was born.
I don't know much about my dad and where he's from. I don't see him much because I don't want to see him.
Mum was only 18 when she had Nicole and struggled to bring her up. From 9 months old, Nicole was raised by her grandparents.
She was a happy-go-lucky little girl, and, you know, she was just a joy to have. This one is Nicole, was when she went to boarding school, and I think this was just before she went off the rails.
But growing up as a mixed-race child in rural Devon, she often felt the odd one out.
That's Nicole. There was only about 100 people in her primary school, and there was no coloured children at all there.
We need glasses. Cheers, girl.
We need another cup.
It's been a nightmare, you know, an absolute nightmare. Our health has suffered because of it.
She's just so lazy. She won't get up. She's smoking. I don't know if she's doing drugs. She just rebels against anything.
Bye.
Bye, Chrissy!
You just don't care, do you?
Not really. Mum, seriously, you're pissing me off.
She's destroying me. She's destroyed my parents.
Oh, I find it terribly upsetting. She's really got to grow up and realise what you put in, you get out, and she's not putting stuff in at the moment.
What are you doing later on today, love?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to play.
Only 3 things are important to 16-year-old Nathan Balance.
My lifestyle is playing Xbox, getting hammered and having sex.
Nathan is not a little shit, he's a big shit. but a very charming big shit at the best of times.
I've slept with about 24 people, and that's what I tell to lads, but if I'm talking to lasses, I tell them about 5, because it makes it sound like less of a slag.
All in all, he's a spoilt little twat, sponging off everybody.
Nathan was kicked out of school without a single GCSE, but life's never been better.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in getting a job, because if you want to enjoy your life, there's no point in getting one.
Well, I work anything from 30 to 40 hours a week, and I come in and I still have to cook, I still have to clean, because he does absolutely nothing. Use wrappers.
Used wrappers, not condoms. Just the wrappers.
No, I actually used a piece of tissue and picked them and put them in the bin for you.
Nathan's parents split up when he was 4. He rarely sees his dad, so Mum has to deal with his angry outbursts alone.
Mucky sock, mucky underwear.
You. If I'm not in a good mood, yeah, I am very aggressive.
And he'll tell me how much he hates me, how useless I am, how it's all my fault. I mean, I've had enough of holes in my walls and knife marks through doors. I've had enough of it. I'm very scared when he gets in a bad temper. Go on, Nathan, you can get out of the way.
Shut up, you.
I don't know what he's capable of. Sometimes I've thought it would hit me. As it stands at the moment, Nathan's future holds absolutely nothing.
To try and get their lives back on track, both teenagers have agreed to spend a week living with some of the world's strictest parents.
Right then. Right. See you in a few days. Don't give him any harder time than you give me. All right. Enjoy yourself. See you later. I'm hoping that Nathan comes back as a different person, because he needs to, for his own self-being, to get off his backside and learn.
Kiss. Oh, Nicole, don't be so bloody awkward. Give your sister a cuddle. Please be good, Nicole. Promise me.
Yep. See you later.
See you later. Be good. Loving child, isn't she? Maybe she'll come back, Kyle, and be nice and loving and... Just hope she comes back and realises what we do mean to her, and we're not just people she can use and abuse.
Hi, I'm Nicole. Nice to meet you. How's it?
The teens are heading to Barbados, an island paradise and playground for millionaires and celebrities. But here, they'll be staying with the Harris family, Seventh-day Adventists who live their lives by the letter of the Bible. Mum Andrea is a primary school teacher, and Dad Kenrick is an IT consultant.
We are a Christian-minded, Christian-oriented family. God first, then you have family. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small.
We would describe ourselves as strict but fair parents. Our family believes in discipline. We believe in our children trying to live to the highest of their potential.
The Harris approach to parenting has made 8-year-old Ashley and 16-year-old Kendria model daughters.
Well, number one, discipline in the house is lashes. When I lose my temper, a lot of things can happen. My voice raised. My body language is more in a fighting mode.
The children have been brought up to pull their weight in the family home.
I have to wash the dishes.
Well, I wash the wares.
Clean my bedroom. Clean the windows.
Wash the clothes. Press.
Clean the car.
Sweep the house.
Mop. And that's all.
After a long flight, the teens finally arrive in the Caribbean.
I would like to have a cigarette now after 12 hours of not having one.
Barbados is a former British colony, and its laws are based on our own. You have to be 18 to drink or smoke.
There's a Heineken shop. Oh, can we get out here, please, 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 please?
The temptation proves irresistible.
I just wanted a nice cold beer and a cigarette for the road, and I've got that, so, yeah.
I've got like, what, another 20 cigs in my bag. Just bought a pack of 20 and 2 pouches of bacca. But I'm putting it with a strict family, so I'm gonna have to smoke like double the amount just to put up with them.
Like, it looks like shacks, like beach shacks. It's not what I expected. I expected like nice like sandals hotels and stuff.
From the moment the teens arrive, they will be subject to the same strict rules as the Harris children.
Okay, come on in, welcome.
Yeah.
Come on
Hi,
in.
good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. I'm Nicole.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Nicole.
Hi,
I'm Nathan.
Nice to meet you.
It's late, so the Harrises' plan is to get the teens tucked up in bed as quickly as possible.
For tonight, just let you all know, there's no smoking.
So if you have any cigarettes, you have to hand them over now.
I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. I can't go 8 days without smoking.
Nathan?
Well, Nathan.
That is not gonna happen. It's my choice to smoke.
Nathan, you will go 8 days.
Nathan, if you don't hand over your cigarettes right now, you can take your journey back to the door.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
I'm stopping smoking.
That's being disrespectful. Yes, Nicole.
I don't have any cigarettes on me.
Do you have any alcohol on
No,
you?
I
Do you
don't
have
have
any
it.
drugs on you or any
No, I
salt?
don't have any intoxicating substances
Okay,
on
good.
me.
So if I find out, Nicole, you are telling lies, you are going to be in trouble because I did not expect this night to start like this.
For Nathan, the Harrises' tough stance is unsettling.
I'm pretty surprised, to be fair. Because I'm willing to just smoke what I've got on me. They'll be gone by the end of tomorrow easily. And I'm willing not to buy any more. And give it a try. Sort of.
Just as he would at home, Nathan wants to argue his way around the rules.
Now let me find out. You're going to hand over these cigarettes?
Look, I've made a very good compromise that's fair on both of us. I'll smoke what I've got left. All I've got left is about half packet in my pocket.
We will go with what we want. And right now the situation is we have decided there will be no more smoking.
Well, I'm sorry, I am 16, I am legally classed an adult, I'm old enough.
You are not in the UK, you are in Barbados. And you are an adult at 18 years old, my man, not at 16. So you don't tell me nothing, but you are legally no adult. You are not an adult here.
You've been to school, aren't you? I don't know.
Very much so.
Everyone knows about, oh, I can't remember his name now. The guy who did I Have a Dream, the speech.
Mm-hmm. Martin Luther King.
Yes. He stood up for human rights. Your human right to make
Nathan,
your own
you
decision.
are not, you are talking out of turn. Well, you will have a human right when you get back home, but not here.
You have human rights all over.
Nathan, I finished. Listen, I am finished. Done. Excuse me. This discussion don't finish in 5 minutes. You go in your bed. Okay. Right, so you watch the clock. Okay? Good.
Can't be asked with this shit.
Nathan, watch the language. I figured there was going to be some strangeness tonight, but not as far as this. And he is not even trying to comply. If I back down now, my children lose respect for me.
Until Nathan accepts the rules, the Harrises won't have him under their roof. He'll spend the night in a local motel to consider his options.
No one has ever refused to back down against me. It's always like just been stubborn basically and not budging or anything. It's a change. A very shocking change.
Hello, good morning. Nicole, time to get up.
In the Harris household, every day begins at dawn. After his night in a motel, Nathan's come to a decision.
Good morning, Nathan. It's nice to see you. How was your rest last night?
Alright.
Okay, Nathan. Remember last night we talked about the cigarettes?
Yeah.
So you have to hand over all.
I thought about it last night and I might as well see what sort of people they are. I am willing to abide by their rules, see what it is like living as a teenager over here.
The Bible preaches, honor thy mother and father.
Nathan and Nicole, yeah, you can come through that door, please.
To avoid any confusion, the Harrises have spelt out exactly what that means in black and white.
Well, good morning once again and welcome to our home. What these are rules of love. These are the kind of things that we expect from young persons growing up. They're going to give you some kind of control as you go forward in life, because in life there are rules that we have to live by each and every single day. There's wonderful. Nathan. Before we go any further, do you have any other cigarettes or tobacco that you have not handed over to us?
Nope. I'll give you all everything I've got.
Okay, we're going to accept that for now.
We are a strictly religious family and we will not tolerate people taking the Lord's name in vain. No unruly behavior. This includes no slamming of doors, no raising of voices. No illegal drugs of any type. None. Whether it be snorting, smoking, nothing. No sexual activity except between married consulting adults.
And that's only the two of us in this case, no one else.
So no sneaking into each other's room. If you break these rules, punishment will include any combination of the following: going to bed early, removal of privileges, additional chores, scolding. Ultimately, as parents, we have full authority.
Okay.
Let's go.
The Harrises want to seal the deal with a prayer.
Dear eternal God in heaven, we thank you, dear Jesus, for just being with us this morning. You will bless these young people in our midst. You will help us to be a guidance to them.
I think they're actual psychopaths. They don't actually understand what normal people are like.
It is a bit of a shock to us because that sort of thing had never happened with my parents, so it's just a completely new experience.
I've got all my contraband in my bra basically, and it's just staying there.
Alright, let's load up.
As fully fledged members of the Harris family, the teens are joining Kenrick to help with the weekly family shop.
It's disgusting.
It is? The smell of fresh fish.
This is disgusting. The smell is actually sickening. It's just mad.
I don't even like fish, which is the funniest thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just looking for somewhere to go for a smoke without the dad following us.
It's their first outing on the island, and Kenrick wants to make sure they're safe at all times.
Do not move from here. I'll be right back.
But for the teens, a moment's freedom is too much to resist. They head off for a crafty smoke. The teens' disappearing act has alarmed Kenrick.
Nicole, what was this? Nicole, come back. Come back, Nicole. Come back. Come. Nicole, come here.
I feel quite intimidated by you.
Maybe if you really felt intimidated, you would do as I said. But I don't get any impression you're really feeling intimidated right now. The first chance I got, you went and smoked. Although you might not know I can see what you're doing. I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but I'm extremely observant. Nicole, Nicole, Nicole. Excuse me 1 minute. Could you please stop? I need to speak to you 1 minute. Nicole, let me explain to you one more time. I am a bit annoyed at the whole situation, so I need to really stop, and I'm going to think about it as I drive back up the road as to what would be additional. Hold on, there they go again. Alright, let me just go and find out where they're going again this time. Okay.
The teens finally stop running, and daughter Kendria is not amused.
Right now, I am really, really upset.
My principal would have no hesitation if either flogging you, as he calls it.
Exactly. I'm not willing to just bend over and be like, yeah, come on, spank me, baby, for fuck's sake. No.
Right now, I think you should go and find my father, apologize, and let us go home and see what happens there.
Okay, we're back.
Kenrick's called ahead to tell his wife about the teen's behaviour. Andrea is determined to get to the bottom of what's gone on.
Now, I want to hear, since it seems to be that somebody here did something, I want to hear your side of the story, Nicole.
You can't remember.
No. Hello. Don't go there with me. You did something, fess up. We discussed this morning. Nathan, what went on? I want to hear your part of the story. Pardon?
We smoked and sat on the beach.
You told Mr. Harris that you was going for a smoke or something like that. You just walked away.
We just walked off.
You just walked off. Yeah. I can't trust the two of you to go anywhere together because it seems somebody's a bad influence on somebody else. Let me talk to you woman to woman, because you're a woman.
Andrea is accustomed to her children listening respectfully during a scolding.
I want you to look at me because you must look at me. No way. No, you must listen to hear what you must. Don't give me that no talk.
I don't look at anyone when I'm speaking to them. I'm not going to look at you either.
Well, you gonna look eventually. Even if you don't look, no, you're gonna look eventually. You know why? Because you want to be treated as a woman. Oh, look at me, world. I'm 17. I can smoke. I can drink. I can do what I want. But still, you cannot take no advice from nobody. You only act tough, but you ain't tough.
I don't act tough at all.
Yes, you do. And you are very mouthy. Shut up. I am not finished. When I'm done, you will have time to talk. I will say shut up, so I shut up. Because I told you already this morning. I told you this morning. Fuck you!
Seriously, get off me!
You are a woman. Stand your ground. You cuss at me. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. You're a woman, stand your ground. You're not a woman, you're a child. You don't even know how to behave.
Nicole.
She's a baby.
I'm not going to stand there and argue with that psychotic bitch. Seriously. What the fuck's wrong with her? I think she's mentally ill. Seriously. She must be.
I am not so big a person that if she talks to me, I can't apologize for something. If she thinks I need to apologize, I will hear her out. But if she is a woman, she needs to come back and we need to talk about this. And she needs to apologize.
As a standoff develops, Kenrick is getting the measure of Nicole's behaviour.
There is something definitely wrong there where she runs each and every time someone stands up to her.
When Andrea leaves to take Kendria to music school, Nicole dares to return to the house.
Nicole, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anything you want to say? Or anything like that? Nothing at all?
No. Okay.
Alright.
I am very nervous about Andrea's return. Actually, I don't know how to like carry myself when she's around. I just don't know what to do.
Good evening. Yes, ma'am, Miss Nicole. So, you ready to talk now?
Yeah.
Alright, well, come this way.
Yeah.
Now, Nicole, I'm not pleased with your attitude. I'm not pleased with it at all. I will apologize for coming in your face, but I will not apologize for losing my temper and trying to speak to you. I now know you, but I care about you. I can look at you and tell you so. But you have to care about Nicole. Because I can care all I like, I can talk all I like. It's not going to make a difference unless Nicole wants it to make a difference. So again, the ball is in your court.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to cope for the rest of the week. Literally, like, what I do is when things start getting heavy, because I just don't like arguments or like confrontation, I just back off, and like, if I was at home, I'd go into my room or call or take the dog for a walk. And here, I can't do that because it's not my house.
Today's been a really hard day. My family are just crazy, they really are. And it's really hard.
Nathan, come on, time to rise and shine. You have to move it.
For the Harris family, a good education is the foundation for a successful and happy life. So today, Nicole and Nathan will be attending school.
What's the time? 5:30. 5:30, seriously.
6 months ago, Nicole was expelled from her private boarding school, whilst Nathan left school at 14 without a single qualification.
Don't laugh.
Oh my God. No, that's not going to stay.
Nicole, are you looking forward to going to school?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to school.
The teens are heading to Harrison College, one of the most prestigious schools on the island, having produced 5 out of the 6 previous Prime Ministers. The headmaster is Winston Critchlow, who attributes much of his success to firm discipline.
We do have corporal punishment still on our statute books, and there are many other measures which we take to ensure that our students are well disciplined.
For Kenrick, the teens' behaviour will be a matter of great personal pride.
Now, Nathan, you're attending my old school, Harrison College, okay? Now, I spent many good years here, didn't give too much trouble, and I would expect the same thing from you both today. Now, remember, there might be a little temptation here and there. You never know, there might be some cigarettes or whatever knocking around. I'll be seeing you again this afternoon, and I'm expecting a good report on both of you. Yes, I'll pick you up. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay then. Bye-bye.
While Barbados has a state school system, Harrison College is like the Eton of the island, attended by the most privileged pupils. In honour of their British guests, the school have arranged a welcoming committee.
I want to welcome both of you to Harrison College. We are very firm on discipline, and therefore we expect you to just to fall in line.
Rule number 1 is very important in our school. A breach of common sense is a breach of the school rules. So if you do something silly or stupid, you will be punished. For the young lady, are you wearing eye makeup?
Yeah.
You have to go and wash it off. We don't allow makeup here at school.
We're very glad to have you, and we hope certainly that you will enjoy the time here.
I can just fuck off because I'm not staying here. You have to take my makeup off. No, I'm fucking running away. I'm being serious. No, I'm not doing that because I'm not myself when I haven't got makeup on, so they can just seriously bugger off.
Their first class is taught by the appropriately named Miss Lashley.
Alright, so welcome to our class. This is English. We're doing English literature, and we're happy to have you, and we're eager to hear about what you're going to say about yourselves.
Okay, hi, I'm Nicole Benham. I'm from England, and I don't go to school at the moment because I've been kicked out of 3 schools now. Yeah.
Well, I'm Nathan, I'm from the UK too. I left school when I was 14. Now I'm just not really doing out. So, any questions?
What do you do for fun? What are your hobbies?
Go drinking, go to hate drugs or something, and then just sleep all day. That's what I do, honestly, that's what I do in England. It's nothing.
So you mean like marijuana or cocaine?
That's actually quite a good question. There's marijuana, coke, crack, ecstasy, speed.
Yeah.
Basically, if you can get your hands on it.
Anything you can get.
It's kind of scary knowing that you're at the same age as us and you've been doing drugs for so long. I mean, we would never even really imagine doing this sort of stuff on a daily basis. It's just wrong.
I just thought it was pure rubbish. I find it lazy and a lack of direction and just a lack of respect altogether for your parents, your friends, all those who are close to you.
Yeah.
make some room for Nathan and Nicole in the class because I want to present some work that I think is very important coming out of all of our discussions so far. Everybody's going to do this and it's going to be read out in class. So you're writing on the mistakes you have made in your life, the lessons you have learned so far. Now this gives everybody a chance to reflect.
It's only the first class of the day, and Nathan's already given up.
Back in the UK, you'll never find kids like these. Everyone just cares about having fun and enjoying themselves, really. It makes me feel like I'm like a piece of shit on someone's bottom shoe because they're all so determined to do well in their life.
At Harrison College, appearances are important. Nicole is pulled up for a second time.
Show the young lady the bathroom so that she can remove this makeup from her face. If you look, you'll see my two students are not wearing any makeup. We don't allow it here.
Unwilling to toe the line, Nicole does what she does best. And Nathan's happy to run alongside her.
Nathan!
I'm not bending over and taking up the arse like these kids. By the looks of the first lesson we had today, every other lesson is basically going to be probably a repeat of the first lesson of us just sitting there, telling the kids what we're like, and then basically just getting abused by them for the next 30 minutes.
Hello, good afternoon. Is this Mr. Harris?
Yes, sir.
Right, we have a slight problem with the two young people. They've gone off the compound. I don't know if you would be able to collect them.
With the teens loose on the streets, Kenrick is forced to leave work early.
Okay, that's them here. I'm seeing them here now. Are you going back into school?
We're walking up to the school, if that helps.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Right now, what I'm really thinking is I would like to take the two of them and give both of them a hard slap around their heads. My problem is I am not going to chase anyone around Barbados again. I am sick and I am tired of it. To be told that students that I brought here have been a disruption is really, really painful.
Hours later, an angry and humiliated Kenrick returns home.
We're gonna have a discussion here now. Just drop it for a bit. No, I'm not gonna drop it. Let me tell you why I'm not gonna drop it. We have sacrificed so much for the two of you. The first thing I'm disappointed about is the fact that both of you decided to leave the school compound. You do not know the kind of things you could have put that school through. But then to have you two having me walk all over the place, up and down Robert Street, don't know where we're going through some extremely dangerous areas where people could have killed one another. If you were my children at that point in time, you know what I would have do? I would have grabbed you by the collar and pull you into the car, and I would have thrown some licks in you. A lot of those same children, their families are friends of mine. Those same teachers went to school with me. Some of those same teachers taught me, and I have respect for those people. But the two of you all aren't showing any respect for us. If you both don't appreciate it, leave this house.
I'm going to walk away now.
Oh shit. This is somebody trying to talk some sense into you. But do as you are accustomed doing. You and Nicole, run away. You cannot run away from life here. Remember that.
Three hours later, Kendria attempts to break the deadlock.
Okay, I have something to say. You might not like it too much, you might not like me when done. But, hey, you need to go inside there and sincerely apologize. Nicole, you need to stop acting like a 2-year-old.
No, you're just getting all shitty though, aren't you? Look at you, for fuck's sake. Just calm the fuck down, seriously.
You need to calm down.
I am fucking zen. I'm zen.
If you think so, girl, My parents have been putting up with this.
Count to 10 and then speak to me when you're calm and not just like, No, I'm not willing to listen to this.
With no friends to turn to and nowhere left to run, Nicole starts to feel sorry for herself.
I hate myself enough as it is. I don't need people telling me how shit I am. I know it is me that causes this. If I didn't do the things I did, I wouldn't, things wouldn't happen.
Dragging Nathan along after her, Nicole makes a chance discovery.
Gin, rum or vodka? What should we get her? How much is a bottle of rum? A small? Like, what size? Any of them. This is like Christmas comes early.
Isn't it? They came with one thing in mind. That is to try to get through this week if possible. They didn't come to change, but they will have regrets about a lot of things in their lives that could have been so much different if they would just listen and learn.
Instead of bringing comfort, the drink has only made Nicole feel more miserable. Her thoughts turn to her life at home.
I've had about a couple of hours away from them. It just made me think, like the parasite letters, it just made me think about my actions and as a whole, not just for this instant, but as a whole, and how much regret and just sorrow and guilt that I feel. It's got to stop. It has got to stop now because it's going to continue if I don't stop and make a change for it, basically. I really am sorry for what I've done. I'm just pushing away. And if I carry on pushing away, I'm just going to have nothing left anymore. I'm really sincerely sorry about it.
You want to say something? Alright, Nicole, we have heard you. We accept your apology. Now we're willing to welcome you back in our home tonight. Okay? Alright?
I'm sorry. Okay. I really am. Thank you so much.
Alright. Alright.
Whilst the Harrises are always prepared to forgive and forget, for Nathan an apology is a step too far.
I think if I went in and apologised, yeah, they would probably take us back, but it wouldn't be the same. It'd feel like the first few days did again, where you didn't feel like part of the family and stuff like that. It would be absolutely horrible again.
Nathan spends the night outside, sleeping on a nearby porch.
Morning, Nicole. Morning, Nicole. Alright, time to wake up.
After another night away from the family home, Nathan has reached a decision.
I just really want to go home now. I just want to be back with my family. Had enough here. I really have. I know it may be a stupid idea to go home when I've only been here 3 days, but I've realised a lot. And it's the weather and missing my family and friends, girlfriend, and just missing all the stupid little things in the UK.
But Kenrick has other ideas. He's arranged for Nathan to spend the day working with his friend Orlando.
Orlando will be here shortly to pick you up, to take you off to work, and we'll go from there.
I'm going home and that's it.
Right, we'll see what happens, but Orlando will be here for you.
I ain't going to work, I'm going home.
Nathan.
Just fuck off!
With no dad at home, Nathan isn't used to a man telling him what to do.
Do you know jack shit about me? No, you don't, right?
And Kenrick's persistence provokes the angry temper his mum is so frightened of.
Fucking hitting him is pissing me off. I just want to...
Nathan.
I just need to calm down. Because he ain't going to stop... Right, seriously, if you want me to calm down, just fuck off and leave me alone.
Nathan.
No, right, listen, if you want me to calm down, just fuck off.
No, I'm going to let you calm down. Remember, one of the rules we have, watch the language.
I don't give a anymore.
Yeah, but watch the language.
I don't give a fuck about your rules or anything.
Well, you have to.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What are you going to do, kick me out?
No,
yeah,
not
please
do
it.
That is what you want me to do, so you can have an excuse to go back to England, but it is not happening.
Well, I'm not listening to your rules any longer.
You might not listen, but you still have to obey them.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What are you
because
gonna do to
despite
me
what you think, I am not kicking you out. You have to come back in the house because you're staying in Barbados.
Kenrick leaves for work. Exhausted, hungry and homesick, Nathan returns to the house, only to have Orlando arrive, hot on his heels.
Good morning. So you should be able to have a little try with some work with me today then.
I'm not going to work today because I cannot be bothered. I can't work in this heat.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to try it?
I'm sure.
Let's say that you come just see what is happening and see how things are transformed. Let's go, because it's just short there. All right? All right.
With no fight left in him, Nathan is charmed off the sofa by Orlando's gentle approach. Orlando gave up an office job he hated to follow a childhood dream and start his own landscaping business. He's never looked back.
Push it. You want to see the tall grass? Yeah. Just push over it. All along here, there's some water sticking out. You miss? Yeah. That's all I'm doing now. Tell me something, have you done any work for the last 2 years or so?
No, I haven't worked in the last 2 years.
What you did the last 2 years?
Last 2 years I've basically drunk, gone out with my mates.
Pardon?
Last 2 years I basically got drunk.
Drunk?
Yeah, gone out with my mates and smoked spliff.
Smokes, that's marijuana?
Yeah.
Ah, so why would you smoke marijuana?
I don't know.
And
really.
drink?
It was just what to do.
If I had the ability to give you some joints for the time that you're about here, you feel like I could encourage you to stay here and work with me?
No, because I just want to smoke the spliff then just absolutely just sit down and just chill out for the rest of the day.
The notion of just wanting to smoke and chill, you know, is really a no-go, because at the end of the day, you are here to be productive for yourself, your family, and if there's one thing that I would want to leave, or one impression that I would want to leave with you for the short time that you spend with me, and which I enjoy tremendously, is that you be a positive influence, firstly to yourself, and then to all of those around you who care for you, like your parents. I don't think going back home will be the best thing for you. Actually, it will be putting you right back in the position of what caused you to be here, right? So I'm saying to you, your first test is not to leave Barbados. It's to stay here for the next few days. God bless, and all the best when you go back. All right?
Yeah.
Orlando's calm advice has given Nathan a new perspective on his behaviour. He wants to stay and see out the week, but first he has to face the Harrises.
I will apologise for them, but to be fair, I don't regret sleeping out under the stars, because it gave me quite a bit of time to think and clear my head. I'm not really one for saying sorry after big things like this. I'll say sorry after little things, just not really big things. It's a bit of a challenge, really. I'm sorry for last night and being so disrespectful to the two of you and all of you yesterday. And I understand it was very wrong and very disrespectful.
Now, Nathan, I really don't know what to say, because we both held you in very high esteem.
Nathan, I do not have a son. In Barbados, when you have sons, women idolize them sons. So that is why I spend time talking. It hurts, Nathan. It is not just that I sitting down here dramatizing nothing. It hurting me.
You are welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Now let me just ask, because I'm not seeing the number I've seen before, is this all that you have? Are there any more?
No.
You are certain?
Yes.
Okay.
Following Nathan's apology for his earlier outburst, Kenrick thinks the time is right to deliver him a message from home.
Hi, Nathan.
I have a letter from your mom. Here you go, for you to read.
Hi Nathan, hope you're enjoying your experiences in Barbados. Over the last year you have gotten a lot better with your anger issues, but the ability to go backwards is still there, and I still fear it because, to be honest, you scared me at some stages. I thought you would lash out at me. It's not something to be proud of. It hurts a lot. Needless to say, I miss you. Love you lots, Mum. See you soon. It's not listening to what my mum saying that when I used to have a real anger, Mum used to scare her and everything. I never knew that. It makes me feel shit. It really does.
I'm really surprised you're actually here.
With both teens back in the fold, the Harrises decide a trip to the beach will do everyone the world of good. Getting ready for the trip, Nicole puts on her usual layers of makeup, but her look is about more than simple fashion.
I don't like the colour of my skin. I don't like being like dark, and I just don't like it. I just want to be a bit lighter, or just completely light and blonde. I would say I feel more white. It's only because I have been brought up in a white environment and not really subjected to like black culture in a way. You know, I can't explain how I feel about it. It's just really, I just hate it, and I wish I could be lighter. If I could, I would.
Nicole's father is originally from the Caribbean, but since childhood, Nicole has always been unhappy being mixed race.
When Nicole was about, I suppose, 4, 5, she was in the bath, and her granddad said to her, "Nicole, what are you doing?" And she had the scrub brush and she was scrubbing. And she said, "I want to be white like you, Granddad." And this is what the trouble is, she cannot see herself.
I don't like being mixed race. If I could change it, I would, like Michael Jackson. That would make me very happy.
Amazing?
Yeah.
Had a really good time?
Yeah.
Because of all that has happened, right? As things go well, we try to make sure that you understand that we'll treat you wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem at all.
The sea has washed away Nicole's makeup, and Andrea notices a change in her mood.
Well, is it so bad that you don't have on mascara or makeup? You don't think that you're pretty?
Definitely not with makeup on. I look like shit. Oh, sorry, I look awful.
And you really don't need makeup all the time because you're a beautiful girl. I realize your skin tone. You are of mix. So you don't like that part of you? Oh, so you don't want no part of being black? Or you would prefer to be totally white? It's who you are, it's who make up you. So you have to get a don't care-ish attitude in a good, sensible way about who Nicole is. Nicole, and you have to start from the very beginning. You have to start from just accept who Nicole is. When you accept Nicole, you're going to realize out there is going to look at you different. You need to let go of stuff, don't Nicole?
It's hard.
It is the hardest thing to do. You have a better understanding of why certain things she does behave certain ways. She doesn't feel she's pretty. And she doesn't feel, well, if you don't accept that you're black, then you can't accept your hips and your legs and your nose and the shape of your mouth because the way how we are shaped is different. But all of these are just excuses. If she accepts who she is, she would realize there's so many things she can do with herself.
To be honest, it's making sense, like what she's saying. it's just nice to, it is actually nice to speak to someone for a change. Yeah, I would like to start doing more things, because the more I do, it'll benefit not just me but my family as well. If I mature enough to cope with issues rather than just be an idiot about it and just take drugs and be reckless and irrational and just run off and stuff. I'm more open to change now.
Impressed with the teens' change in attitude, the Harrises decide it's time to send them back to school to complete their Bayesian education. Whilst Nicole knuckles down to her A-level English homework, career truant Nathan is catching up on his basic GCSE chat-up lines.
How many girlfriends have you had?
Do you mean girlfriends or how many people have I slept with?
Slept with.
About 52.
What age did you lose your virginity at?
12 or 13.
12 or 13.
It's good life. You can't go wrong with it. It does feel a lot more satisfying in general, just actually not wasting it and actually finding some things out about the culture and the teens over here than just wandering the streets, basically.
Nicole has struggled all week to talk about her feelings.
Yes, Nicole, so can you read what we wrote for us now?
Now she's expected to open up in front of the whole class.
It is clear from the outset that my life has taken a turn for the worst. I have fallen down the path of destruction. I've had a privileged life. This turned me into an ungrateful, demanding and very spoilt brat. I'm very close to losing all of my family simply because I fight against help, opportunities and change. I know that I am destructive, and I may claim I don't care, but underneath my hard exterior is a lonely, vulnerable and extremely confused girl. Okay. That's why I have got to change, not just for me, but just for everyone. And in the future, I honestly don't care what I'm doing or what I want to do, as long as I wake up in the morning and I can honestly say I'm happy with my life, because I haven't been happy for a long time.
It hurts me that you as a person, you realize now that what you're doing is self-destructive. That what you're doing to yourself is not healthy. That's all I think.
The day has come for Nathan and Nicole to go home.
Yeah, I am going to miss the Harris family quite a bit, to be fair, because they have helped me a lot in the time I've been here with realising things back home, things I need to change, ways I need to change personally, and things about education and stuff like that. They have helped a lot.
I think I'm much more well-rounded now. I can see where I go wrong, whereas I didn't before. I will miss the Harris family quite a lot, and I'll just miss their values in a sense.
Have a safe flight home. I'm gonna miss you. All the best.
Thank you for everything.
My daughter, that don't like hugs.
Nicole is going back to her grandparents, who she hasn't seen for 2 months since they kicked her out.
Hi, Granddad. I've missed you.
So you've learned a lot.
She chased me down the street saying, "Be a woman, stand your ground."
Exactly.
And I freaked out and ran away. I didn't know what to do. I thought she was going to hit me.
Doesn't matter. You can stand your ground, which I say you shouldn't run away. Stand your ground, and and communicate, which is very important.
I have to prove that I want to change. Like, I can't just sit here and say, I want to change and this and that. I have to actually prove to you by doing stuff. You can't just take, you have to give back. And that's what I want to do, you know. I want to, you know, not just enhance my life, but enhance yours as well.
She sounds very positive, very, very positive. Hopefully, you know, hopefully it will keep being an ongoing thing.
She said she's changed, and she gave me a hug, which was, it was just wonderful, because she just don't hug you. Oh, that's lovely. That was nice, yes.
I hope Nathan out this trip has learnt to appreciate what he has got here at home, realising that not everybody has the privileges he has.
Yeah?
Oh! Come on in.
Oh.
Come on.
God, you are seriously going to piss yourself laughing?
Oh,
It's been an eye-opening experience, big time. I'm sorry for over the years, it's been basically a little twat towards you.
Thank you very much. I accept your apology. Let's just hope things just get better now. And that you sort yourself out. Oh, good to see you.
Oh, it is. It's good to be back.
All right, then. It's the first time he's ever apologised to me. And he seems to be really positive about improving himself and everything, so yeah, I'm really proud of him.
Next time on World's Strictest Parents, angry street fighter Nikki Steigel.
It's my life, I do what I want to do.
And spray tan waster Jerry McVeigh. Get new parents in Sri Lanka.
If you was my mum, I'd tell you to fuck up. No, we don't tolerate that kind of language.
When I walked in there, it was all people, I thought, fuck this, and walked back out.
Oh my God, are you in my ear at like 5 o'clock in the morning?
If she cannot change her attitude, she doesn't come back into this house.
Don't miss all of that in a brand new episode next Monday at 9. Keep it 3 next tonight for all the latest from the Square.